The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. After my picture fades and darkness has turned to gray, watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. And you say, go slow. I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you walk, you can love, and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after Hello, everybody. Welcome to Weekly Wacky Wednesday number 122. Oh my gosh. I am reporting to you live from my studio here in California, and we're doing something a little bit different today. Of course, streaming to YouTube, as always. That is the original home of Weekly Wacky Wednesday. In the last couple of months, I've also started streaming it to Facebook as well. And I was thinking this morning, there's a lot of people that really like Instagram and like being on there. So starting today, I am trying to stream it to Instagram as well. For those of you watching, if you see me looking down, I'm going back and forth between two cameras. This will be directed at the main YouTube camera. So if you guys are watching at home on Instagram and going, where is she looking? I'm looking up there. If you want the good sound, the really good sound, go on over to YouTube and you'll hear it better there. But I figured the more places, the better. So the music is everywhere. How's everybody doing? I've been holding off on drinking my first cup of coffee today. It's been tough. It's been pretty hard to wait, but it's worth the wait. I got my coffee, I'm ready, and I'm drinking it here with you. What are you drinking at home? Hope you have some coffee to light your way. A cup a day keeps the sadness away. I don't know. Oh, it's just so good. Oh, so some of you might remember last week I was talking about how I had the worst cup of coffee I had ever had. It was so bad. It just tasted like, you know how you lose a sock at some point, one of your favorite socks, it just goes missing. You look in the washing machine. Did the washing machine eat my sock? No. Is it behind the couch? No. Where did this sock go? I don't know. And then one day, you've got your little portable vacuum guy going, and he gets stuck on something under the bed, and he goes, error, error. I wonder what's under there. You go, and sure enough, your little vacuum guy has been eating a sock that's been under your bed since, the Reagan administration, and there's your sock. You take it, you pull it out of the dusty, little rotor thing in the vacuum, you pull it out, you hold it up in the air, and you go, wow, you've been living your own independent life, sock. So then you take that sock, and you strain it over a tea kettle, and then you pour water through it, and then you drink it. And that's kind of what my coffee tasted like the other day. It was so bad. It was really, really terrible. It turned out that my Keurig, I am a coffee snob despite the Keurig, but sometimes I just like the ease of it. So it turned out that my Keurig desperately needed a descaling. So I descaled it. It needed to be descaled about 6 times. I finally got it, and now the coffee tastes like normal coffee. So thanks everybody for sticking with me through that tough time. It was a challenging time, but I made it. Happy birthday! So how's everybody doing? What's new? What's new with you? Descaled, I don't know exactly what it means, but there's a buildup. I don't know. Somebody with a scientific background can tell me maybe, but there's a scale buildup. Is it from the hardness in the water? Or I don't know what it is, but it just kind of builds up in the machine, and it starts to affect the flavor. Yeah, I used vinegar, which I had done before, but apparently it really needed to be cleaned. I ran the vinegar through it about 6 times. And then finally, calcium salts build up, lime scale. There you go. This has been the Recipe Corner with Sarah. Thank you, everyone. Minerals from the water attached to the heating elements, calcium deposits. Look at this. Hey, Gabby. So that was my big battle. California does have hard water. Yeah, rock and roll, hard water. You use bottled water for your coffee maker. You're smarter than me. I kind of I do have a filter in my fridge, but I haven't replaced it in a while. So that's a whole other thing. Calcium buildup. Yeah, maybe I need a pair of the socks, but I'm happy to say this tastes completely normal. The hard water leaves calcium scale. It's tough times here. Stolat. So that's my story. I had a fun time at the Grammys a couple days ago. I had a couple different buddies playing in the band, 4 or 5 people that I knew playing in the pre-ceremony band. And it's pretty cool because a lot of people don't watch the premiere ceremony, which is the pre-ceremony to the big performance where they hand out the pop awards and all that. But the pre-ceremony is pretty much everything else, from rock album, folk, Americana, different genres from across the world, mixing. It's really cool, and it's kind of the part that I'm most interested in. So it was really awesome to be there and to see it. And for my friends that were in the band, they had a really, really busy day because they had about, 120 different pieces of music, because they had to play the people on, they had to play the people off. So they just had so much music to play, and they just killed it. I was so impressed. So that was the real reason I went, to hear them and to support them. And it was very fun. I also got to see Bonnie Raitt get up when she won her first awards. And it was really awesome to get to see her in person and cheer for her. I've always been such a huge, huge fan. And my gosh, there were just so many great parts about it. Where to start? I got to hear Samara Joy sing in person there at the premiere ceremonies, and I had never heard her before. She blew my mind. Oh my gosh, it's like Sarah Vaughan is back or something. She was so mind-blowing. I'm a huge new fan, so I was psyched to get to hear her. It was a great time. It was very, very long, I will tell you that. I don't know how long. It had to be about 4 hours. I had a couple friends that were nominated. I must be bad luck, because none of my friends that were nominated won. But it's great, to be nominated, as they say. Brandi Carlile fan. Yeah, she actually sat pretty near me. I didn't get to talk to her, but I'm a fan too. She's incredible. Yeah, so it was a good time. And how are artists nominated for the Grammys? It's a very long and complicated process. They have more information about it on the NARAS website, National Academy of that handles it. But it's definitely something looking into. I learned my lesson. I got to wear a warm jacket and functional footwear, so I didn't have to try to get by. How many cameras are we streaming now? We got 2 right now. I got my phone camera on Instagram, and then we got my main camera here that is going to YouTube. And I brought snacks in my purse, so it was all good. It was a good time. And parking was easy. It was actually a very, very, very easy experience. Doc Martens go with anything. You are so right. What kind of fan am I? I definitely play it cool. If I see someone I'm a fan of, I don't talk to them at all, actually. I'm so cool, they don't even know I'm there. But I was talking to my friend Robbie yesterday, or 2 days ago, Robbie Robinson, and he played at this huge pre-Grammy party. I think it was Clive's party or something. All these folks that were nominated, and some that weren't, were performing, and Frankie Valli got to go and perform. And he told me that Frankie Valli has never won a Grammy, which astounded me. I can't believe that someone of that talent and magnitude has not won a Grammy. I mean, a Lifetime Achievement Award or something. The man's in his 80s. Give him an award. If you're listening out there, powers that be, Frankie Valli really, I don't like to say deserve, but he really deserves a Grammy. Robbie's performance is on his website. Amazing. Yeah, so he definitely deserves a Grammy, if you ask me. And that got me thinking, what other super, super talented artists, because I could not even fathom that, what other super talented artists have not won a Grammy? Some have been nominated. I'm not talking about haven't been nominated, but have not actually won a Grammy. And so I sat down with my old friend Google, and I looked it up, and there are a ton of incredible artists. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised, but I'm surprised that didn't win Grammys. Some were nominated and didn't win. Most of these artists were nominated. But they didn't win, and it's wrong. So today, they all win a Sarah Award. It's invisible. So here, I'm giving it to them. Here are some great artists that, in my perfect world, would be winning lots of awards, but they haven't, and so they get a Sarah Award. Sorry. It's not that great, I know, but it's better than nothing. So you're right, you are detecting a theme. Do I prefer chocolate chip cookies or brownies? I'm sad to say I'm very allergic to dairy, so I prefer none of them. But if I could eat them, back during my dairy days, I would have to go with a chocolate chip cookie. You can do it with dairy substitutes, though. It would just be a little bit harder. A Nimi. Okay, these are the artists. I love that. These are the artists that win the Nimi Awards. I've got some friends that call me that for short. Only one or two. So the Nimi Award goes to the great Brian McKnight. How does Brian McKnight not have a Grammy? I don't know. It's crazy. But who needs a Grammy when you've got a Nimi? The Nimi for most beautiful, mellifluous voice goes to Brian McKnight. And this song, which is one of my favorite slow jam grooves from the 90s, I think, or maybe it was the 2000s. So the Nimi Award goes to the song Back at One by Brian McKnight. It's undeniable that we should be together. It's unbelievable how I used to say that I'd fall never. The best is you need to know if you don't know just how I feel. But let me show you right now I'm for real. If all things in time will reveal. One, you're like a dream come true. Two, just wanna be with you. Three, 'cause it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And 4, repeat steps 1 through 3. 5, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my word is done, then I start back at 1. It's so incredible the way things work themselves out. And all emotional once you know what it's all about. And undesirable for us to be apart. I never would have made it very far. 'Cause you know you hold the key to my heart. Because 1, you're like a dream come true. 2, just wanna be with you. 3, oh, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. 5, repeat steps 1. I just got off a number. 5, make you fall in. These aren't the math awards. If ever I believe my work is done, then I'll start back. Say farewell to the darker night. I see the coming of the sun. I feel like a little child whose life has just begun. You came and breathed new light into this lonely heart of mine. You threw up the lifeline just in the nick of time. 'Cause 1, you're like a dream come true. 2, just wanna be with you. 3, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. 4, repeat steps 1 through 3. 5, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I start back and 1. There is a reason that you could not hear my guitar, and that is because the battery is dead. I've been waiting till the end of the song to swap it out. I totally spaced out the other night and left my guitar plugged in for a couple days, actually. And, you know, when this happens, the battery goes dead. If only there were more batteries. Where are they? Are they in the living room? Are they in the closet? Where are they? They might be in my living room. Got a toner cartridge. Oh boy. Got some very sad news. It's all the way in the other room. But while I go get this battery, I want to show you something that just was uploaded online yesterday. Unfortunately, those watching at home on Instagram, you'd have to see this on YouTube to see the video because I'm putting it on through OBS. But this had been out on DVD and it had been on TV, but it hadn't been uploaded anywhere to the interwebs. So I am now going to share it with you. I was just reminded of what a blast this was. So this is a song that you just heard. But don't worry, I won't play the whole thing, just long enough to walk into the other room and get my batteries and change my batteries. But here's an awesome memory. Let's do this. Oh, there's so many windows open. There we go. Some of you may have seen this already, but I have a feeling there are some of you that have not. So while I go change the battery, check this out.
She's so beautiful, so talented, so young. I hate her.
The volume's a little low, but just listen extra loud.
This young lady, and so will you. Please put your hands together for the incomparable Miss Saraniemietz.
So there you go. You can watch the whole thing on Facebook is where it is right now. But the videography, the editing and the shooting was just so well done. So it thrills me that this is up now and everybody can see it. Oh yeah. I got a new battery in my guitar. So now all is right in the world. Listen to this. Loud and proud. All right, so it's wrong. Brian McKnight was never given a Grammy, but that's okay because he's just won a Nimi. I'm very happy for him. Now this next one is truly wrong. I don't know that just awarding a Nimi will make it right, but it's somewhere to start. There's a small band, I don't know if you've ever heard of them, called Queen. And I know you're going to find it hard to believe, but Queen has never won a Grammy, according to Google. If I'm wrong, correct me. I'd be thrilled to be wrong. But whether or not they have a Grammy, today, Queen is winning the Lifetime Achievement Award, Nimi. The Nimi for Lifetime Achievement and so many gifts to music and to ears internationally goes to Queen. And since Queen can't be here to perform, here accepting the Nimi is going to be me. Oh, I forgot to put this up. There we go. Real quick. That's too low. Let's modulate. Yeah. Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise. Playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace. Kicking your can all over the place. Singing, we will rock you. Singing, we will rock you. But you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, you big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. I said, buddy, you're no man, poor man, bleeding with your eyes, gonna make you some peace someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Somebody better put you back in your place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Singing, we will rock you. Singing, we will rock you. Bert, thank you for the kind gift towards more batteries. This week on Battery Hunter, for some reason it seems like there's just been a delay in the comments. It was so weird. It went out for a minute and then they all caught back up and it was just like push, comments. There's not even a battery in the camera. It's built in. I tell ya, technology. Moving on. We're righting wrongs here of amazing artists that didn't win Grammys. So I just mentioned this to you, but when I heard that the great Frankie Valli hadn't won a Grammy, I thought to myself, he's gonna get a Nimi. So the Nimi Award for, I don't know what to call these. The Nimi Award goes to Frankie Valli. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love is right, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you makes me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely nights. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I beg. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch, and I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love is right, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. I need you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay. Let me love you, baby. Let me love you. Chart's a little weird. I want to make sure that it seems like there's something weird going on right now on YouTube. Let me make sure it's nothing that I can fix. I hope I didn't get into a weird situation when I streamed that video. Let's see. Are we in real time? I don't know. I didn't know. Let's see. Okay, that is so weird. My comments, I'm going to have to restart my little chat thing in my... There we go. I couldn't see anybody's comments. They were all from 5 minutes ago. There we go. Now I can see you. Is time real? That is a good question. All right. Well, you know, the Nimi award show, there are so many artists that need to get Nimi awards, but unfortunately, it's only an hour long, which is something the actual Grammy Awards could probably learn from. You nominated me for a Nimi award? I don't think a Nimi can win a Nimi award. That would just be a little, I don't know, they would think maybe there was some nepotism there. All right, so I heard that Journey has not won a Grammy. What? Who's making the decisions over there? That's why we need Nimi awards for all of the incredible artists that unfortunately have not won Grammy Awards. It's like the poor man's Grammy, the Nimis. All right. I am such a huge Journey fan, and for me, as far as incredible voices go, it really doesn't get much better than Steve Perry. So you nominate Cheryl, the Mom Drader, for Best Harmonica Solo. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Now I have a discretionary spending question. Can 5% of the Nimi Award Fund go to buying snacks for the team that makes the Nimi Awards? Let me know. I don't want to get audited or anything. I know, it is difficult to believe, but that's what this article told me. This could be misinformation, but it seemed legit. Either way, I'm always looking for a reason, an excuse to play a Journey song. Who's making the decisions? Why only 5%? You think the cutoff is 10%? Ooh, well, hey, I was trying to be a little conservative with my numbers there, but I wouldn't mind. I found a great place that just opened near me. And this is the most beautiful thing on earth. I don't know how many of you watching, because people are coming from all over the world, all over the country. I don't know how many of you have had In-N-Out animal fries. They are the most incredible thing. If you haven't had them, I recommend get thee to an In-N-Out. 20%, oh my. A place, I can't eat it because of the cheese, but a place opened near me that does a non-dairy version, and it is the most beautiful thing. It tastes just like them, but without dairy. Pretty cool, right? Yay! Thank you. So here is the Nimi Award for most tingle-inducing song for Journey, who has not won a Grammy. Lying beside you, here in the dark, feeling your heartbeat with mine. Thanks, Paul. Softly you whisper, you're so sincere. How could our love be so blind? We sail out together, we drifted apart, and here you are by my side. Thank you. So now I come to you with open arms, nothing to hide. Believe what I say. So here I am with open arms, hoping you'll see what your love means to me. Open arms. Thank you. Living without you, living alone, this empty house seems so cold. Wanting to hold you, wanting you near. How much I wanted you all. But now that you come back, turn light into day, I need much love means to me. Open arms. I'm looking here on Instagram, and we got people watching from all over. We got folks in Romania. We got folks in Turkey. I hope you're not near the earthquake. Hope you guys are doing okay over there. We got people watching from Australia. Hey, everybody. Well, there's a lot of great Nimis that still have to be rewarded. Hey, Alexi, how are you doing? I hope you're staying safe. So, another Nimi Award. This Nimi Award goes to one of my favorite bands of all time. When I saw that The Who, maybe they should be called The Whom. When I saw that The Who had not won a Grammy, my first thought was, let's burn down the headquarters. And then I went, Sarah, violence isn't the answer. Why don't you just, no, I'm never going to win a Grammy. They're like, she's saying some weird things. No, do I get vegan cheese on my pizza now? Yes, I do. And there are some great alternatives now. There are some really questionable ones, but there's also some great ones. When I saw that The Who hadn't won a Grammy Award, it was so clear to me that they had to win a Nimi Award. This was requested a couple weeks ago, so I think I sang this a couple weeks ago, but it's really a great song. Alexi is warming up by inventing new recipes with vermouth. Ooh, what have you created? I love a good Manhattan. That uses vermouth. Yes, Buddy Holly also needs to get a Nimi. There are so many people. I'm giving out the Nimis. So here's a song by a band that is now being inducted into the Nimi Hall of Fame. I know, I wish you could send me a sample. No one knows what it's like to be the bedman, to be the sad man, behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded, to telling only lies. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. No one knows what it's like to feel those feelings like I do, and I blame you. No one bites back as hard on their anger. None of my pain and woe can show through. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience to be. I held hours only lonely. My love is vengeance. Sing it, Augie. That's never free. When my fist clenches, crack it open before I use it and lose my cool. When I smile, please tell me some bad news before I laugh and act like a fool. And if I swallow anything evil, put your finger down my throat. And if I shiver, please give me a blanket. Keep me warm, let me wake up. Sing it, Augie. No one knows what it's like. I feel you, Augie, I feel you. To be the bad man. To be the sad man. Behind blue eyes. What's up, Augie? Is somebody at the door? The weather has gotten so nice here. The weather's nice during the day, but in the evening it's still getting really cold. And gas here is so expensive, so I'm trying to run it as little as I can. So when it's warm during the day, I open up all the windows to get some warmth inside. It's okay. And the downside to having all of the windows open is that Augie can hear everything that's happening in the neighborhood. It's okay. And he thinks he's being invited to play. It's all right, buddy. It's okay. Don't worry. Or it's possible that song just really, really spoke to him on a deep level. It's very possible. It's okay, Augie. I know it's a great song. I know it's wrong that they haven't won a Grammy. He might just be expressing his indignation. Fun story, though. I got Augie a Frisbee. Oh, yeah, I told you about the Frisbee that we stole from a child. So Augie's new Frisbee came that's like not stolen from a child. And it's a normal, oh, I didn't tell this on here. That was a secret Songciety story. We didn't really steal it from a child. So Augie had this huge Frisbee that was way too big for him, and he would just run all around and hit people with it really hard. No, we didn't really steal it from a child. It was just a joke. Check out Patreon to hear the full child theft story. No, a kid didn't want it anymore. But I got him a new Frisbee that's actually meant for dogs, and it's a good size for him. So we were playing with it all day yesterday. Where is this story going? I don't know. He just loves his Frisbee. I think that's the story. Great story, I know. Okay, here's another one. When I heard that this band didn't win a Grammy, I was so distraught. I said, I'm never going to drink coffee again. And then I went, wait, that's crazy. So I want to sing this one a cappella. The Nimi Award for Best Song Ever. I know, pretty high praise, but when you hear the song, I think you'll agree. The Nimi Award for Best Song Ever for from a band that hasn't won a Grammy. I'm trying to turn my reverb up. 1, 2. There we go. I may not always love you, But long as there are stars above you, you never need to doubt it. I'll make you so sure about it. God only knows what I'd be without you. If you should ever leave me, though life would still go on, believe me, the world could show nothing to me. So what good would leaving do me? God only knows what I'd be without you. 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 Ah, yes. We are just passing out the Nimi Awards today. Look out. And here's another artist. There are just so many great artists that have not won. It's wrong, but that's why the Nimis were created. We're making it all right. Not everything, but there's some things we can make right. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what key I want to play this in. That'll work. So here's another iconic artist, beloved all over the world. I don't know if this chart is right, though. Hang on. Let me... Okay. This is the first annual Nimi Awards. The second annual Nimi Awards will have it much more together. I think I wasn't really sure that we were doing the Nimi Awards, and then here they are. Okay, this is gonna work. So the next Nimi Award goes to, I know, you're not gonna believe it, Bob Marley. I wanna love you and treat you right. I wanna love you, yeah, every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter, yeah, of my single bed. We'll share the same room, yeah. Just provide the bread. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? I wanna know now. I got to know now. But I'm willing and able. So I throw my cards on the table. wanna love you and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. Oh, is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Oh, I wanna know right. Yeah, I wanna know. So there you go, Bob Marley. I'm telling you, we're passing them out. Ah. So there you go. This was the first annual Nimis. There are more that need to be given out, I'm sure. So we're gonna have to maybe this is a 2-part thing. Maybe the Nimis need to come back next week. I don't know. What do you think? Should we do part 2 of the Nimis? February 15th, the 2nd annual Nimi Awards. Thank you. Any technical awards? Ooh, possibly. See, this is going to be something we've got to really put some work into. All right. So, everyone, mark your calendars. The 2nd annual Nimi Awards. What do you call it when it's twice a year? Do you call that biannual? Do you call it? I don't know. There's a name for it. Anyways, yes, the 2nd Nimi Awards will be February 15th. While you're digesting all of your Valentine's Day candy, the 2nd biannual, semi-annual Nimi Awards, sponsored by Descaled Coffee Pots. I'm telling you, all the fancy sponsors are throwing their weight behind this one. Sponsored by the sock under the bed and Descaled Coffee Pots. This is one you don't want to miss. There you go. So, and the Backup Barkers Award. Yeah, did you notice he stopped as soon as the music stopped? I guess he thought that was his chance. He was putting his audition. Augie is a sponsor. And the moo cow no one heard. Oh, that's very sad. I'm going to remember, sorry, close your ears. I'm going to remember to unplug the guitar this time so I don't keep putting new batteries in. So there you go. It's semi-annual. Get ready. Sponsored by White Vinegar. Augie is a judge. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, Augie is above competition. He's on the panel. I think the panel is just me and Augie. He's a ringer. Yes, he is. Well, I want to wish everybody a great Valentine's Day. Oh, we should have done like Valentine's Day love songs. Oh, well, this was the Nimi Awards. So I think it's only proper that we send the Nimi Awards off with a little bit of dancing. What do you say? A little bit of dancing never hurt anyone. Although I did read about these mass hysteria situations where everybody was just dancing. This was like in the 1800s. And they couldn't stop dancing. And people were just dancing into states of exhaustion. So I guess it's wrong to say dancing never hurt anyone. All right. Everybody have a great rest of the day and the week. Oh, 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 yeah. luck with that vermouth, Alexi.
To be someone